Alright guys, welcome back to a trade recap, and the screen probably does look crazy right now, but I will break it down. In this trade recap, I made $5,825. I will pop on a picture. Alright, so let me break it down. So pretty much the we got the lows from yesterday right here, and then we got the highs from yesterday up here in terms of liquidity. So this was yesterday's high, this was yesterday's low. Alright, so to keep that in mind. All right. And then we got London session low and London session high. And then we got pre-market. All right, so that's pretty much what all the lines represent. And then let's get into like the confluences and pretty much my thought process in terms of doing this. All right, so this is London session high. We get a nice good pre-market sweep. So the arrow is pointing to where the pre-market swept happened. All right, and this is a London session New York sweep in terms of how. So it does take out both with this nice solid black candle. All right, so I was like, we already get three sweeps right here. Okay, and then I wait until this candle pretty much closes. I enter right here, and then this is like I was targeting this, but then I just saw it pretty much just keep on ripping downwards, and I pretty much just held the trade all the way until you see my exit as of right here. So I know it probably does look like a lot, but it's pretty much not. So pretty much all I kept in mind is first thing I kept in mind was where are the highs and lows from yesterday, so the previous session, and then I pretty much looked at where London session is in terms of the lines, and then I waited for a sweep via either London session as a right here or pre-market. We did have news. It's a red folder news. It does affect the markets. We had unemployment claims, so I also kept that in mind. So that would be number two. Okay, which would be the lesser of the two, really, because I mean it did plummet down, and then you need to keep in mind of where your sweeps happen. So I swept here via London session, via pre-market right here. Okay, so it swept this, it swept the high, it took out the liquidity, it pretty much filled those orders up here. Okay, and then we get another sweep via the London session lows, so that was something, and then pre-market sweep happened. So try not to confuse all, but I mean there were one, two, and three sweeps. Let me mark it. Let me actually circle them so you can actually pretty much view them. Okay, so we get a sweep here, we get a sweep here, and we get a sweep here again. Okay, so those were the three sweeps happened. So I'm just gonna leave that on there. So the circles represents the sweeps. That's pretty much what I'm talking about. Okay, and then a confirmation basically is just okay. You want another candle in the direction that you're gonna be trading in. Okay, so I let this candle confirm, and then I pretty much entered at the beginning of it. Really, I didn't really let it confirm, but I mean, for y'all's sake, I want y'all to let the candle confirm. Okay, so um, I did enter pretty good. Okay, so the red is pretty much is a sell position, and then I held all the way to down here. So that was really good. All right, so that was really good in terms of um me holding that trade. So I hopefully I explained it pretty well and my best of my ability, but that's pretty much all I looked out for. So um let me um let me read some of the mindset and some of the motivation that I have here for today, because I always like to read it at the end of my video, and it's pretty much almost the most important thing via this. All right, so basically, you have to make a continuation effort to elevate your mind. It starts with knowledge. It starts with the way you think. It's going to show in the way that you talk to people. It's going to show in the way you view life. It's going to show in the way you view your issues, your adversity, and the way that you think. So pretty much what I have written down right here is it's pretty much it all starts like it says. It starts with a continuous elevation. You always want to elevate your mind. You always want to elevate the way you think and the way you view life, and it's also going to show in the way that you view your problems. So, but that also translates in the trading. So, you always want to continue gaining knowledge on the trading industry in the best way, but you always want to make sure the way you get information is valid. Like you don't want to get someone with fake P&Ls, stuff like that, and you want to make sure you actually understand it, because if you don't understand the way that I trade, then you might want to find a different mentor, a different person that you like, and you actually understand the way that the models that they use and the way that they use them. You want to make sure you actually understand the information that's actually being provided for you, so you can actually, put it to use in your own good. So that's, um, I mean, that's the best way I can possibly explain it. I mean, I try to explain the way that I trade in the best way of my ability. I try to circle, I try to draw lines, I try to do pretty much a lot of things. I mean, I really don't need pretty much any of this. Um, so I mean, I do this for you guys. I actually want y'all to be successful. I want y'all to be able to pass those funded accounts and get onto live accounts. But if you want to copy trade, I have no problem with that. I'm just here to elevate the way you think, to elevate the way that you trade, and I'm just hoping that I'm pretty much helping y'all. So I mean, that's pretty much all I got for y'all in this video. And I just hope you take all of this knowledge and everything that I like to provide for you. And all I ask is, you just drop a like and, just sub, because I mean, it just helps out what I'm doing here. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I got for y'all in terms of this trade recap video. So I hope it helped you understand the way that I trade and the way a lot of other people do trade. So yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next trading video. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all that stopped by. So yeah, that's gonna be it.